Sometimes the best advice for life, the most profound wisdom, doesn't come from some huge, complicated book. It comes from a simple, elegant idea. And today, we're going to unpack one of those, a super powerful four-part framework that's like a mental compass for pretty much any situation you could ever face. So check this out. In just a couple of sentences, this quote basically hands us a complete map for navigating life. It's like a mental toolkit with a specific tool ready for every single occasion. Okay, so let's dig in and really break down each piece to see how it all works. All right, first up, the framework tackles the big stuff, the inevitable peaks and valleys. Life is a total roller coaster, right? Full of ups and downs. And how we choose to handle those extremes, the absolute top and the absolute bottom, that's what really defines who we are and where we're headed. Now, what's so cool about this is the perfect balance. This isn't just some vague, fluffy advice. It gives us two very specific, very powerful instructions for two totally opposite situations. When you're at the highest of highs, stay humble. And at the lowest of lows, stay courageous. Let's look at why those two things are so important. I mean, when you're on top of the world, it is so easy to think it's all because of you, isn't it? But humility, that's your reality check. It keeps your feet on the ground. It's that little voice reminding you to be grateful for the good luck, the people who helped you, and all the things that had to line up just right to get you there. It's what saves you from arrogance and reminds you that, hey, things can change. And then you've got the flip side. When you feel like you've completely hit rock bottom, the response is courage. And look, this isn't about being fearless or pretending you're not scared. It's about having the strength to just keep going. Courage is the fuel for resilience. It's that quiet voice inside that says, hey, this is just temporary. You can get through this. It will get better. Okay, so we've got the extremes covered, but let's be real, a lot of life happens in that messy middle part, right? It's full of unexpected problems and challenges, and this guide has a very clear idea of how we should face those head on. Just think for a second about your gut reaction when a problem pops up out of nowhere. For most of us, it's that instant spike of anxiety or stress, or maybe even full-on panic. Well, this framework knows that, and it offers one single crucial first step. Stay calm. It sounds almost too simple, but it's incredibly hard to do and so powerful. See, being calm isn't about ignoring the problem. It's about giving your brain the space it needs to actually think clearly. Panic just clouds everything up, but a calm mind can see the angles, it can strategize, and it can find a way forward. It's literally the first thing you have to do to even begin solving a problem. So we've got our game plan for the top, the bottom, and for when we're stuck in a problem. But this map finishes with something even bigger, something more fundamental. It gives us two principles that aren't for specific situations. Nope, these are the constants, the things that should always be there, underpinning everything else. And this gets right to the heart of the whole idea. If humility, courage, and calm are the tools you pull out of your toolkit when you need them, what's the core philosophy you should carry with you all the time? Well, this guide gives us two non-negotiables. First one, always stay kind. And notice that word, always. Your kindness isn't supposed to depend on whether you're having a good day or a bad day. It's a fundamental choice you make about how you're going to show up in the world. It costs absolutely nothing, but it makes all the difference, not just to other people, but to you too. And the second constant, always stay positive. Now, just like kindness, this is a conscious choice. This is not about being naive or pretending bad things aren't happening. It's about choosing to focus on what you can actually control, trying to find the lesson in a setback, and holding on to the belief that a good outcome is possible. It's the lens you choose to see your entire life through. And when you lay it all out like this, you can really see how the whole system just clicks. It all supports each other, you see. Having a kind and positive foundation makes it a heck of a lot easier to find courage when times are tough, or to stay humble when you succeed. You have your situational tools, humility, courage, and calm, and they're all built on this unshakable foundation of just being kind and positive. It's just a beautifully simple and yet totally complete guide to living a resilient life. So, to wrap this up, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Take one last look at this simple map and just ask yourself, which one of these reminders do you need to hear the most today? Are you on top of things and maybe need that little nudge to stay humble? Are you facing a tough spot that's calling for some real courage? Or maybe, just maybe, the biggest reminder is that no matter what's going on, you always have the choice to be kind and to be positive.